Wow, big news hitting the gaming world today. A Netflix game studio is shutting down in Southern California.
Yeah, it's not been a great couple months for the gaming industry, really.
Definitely a rough patch. And what's really interesting is this particular studio was practically brand new,
Yeah.
less than 2 years old.
Yeah.
They were working on something big, though. A AAA game?
Right.
Should probably clarify that for our listeners who aren't hardcore gamers. AAA means we're talking huge E budget,
Absolutely.
sky-high expectations. It was meant to be a flagship title for Netflix games.
Mm-hmm.
They even managed to snag Joseph Staten to lead the project,
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's
a real industry veteran,
yeah,
known for his work on the Halo franchise.
big name.
So all this makes you wonder, what went wrong? Is this a sign that Netflix is getting cold feet about its gaming ambitions?
Well, it's definitely a setback. There's no doubt about that. But I wouldn't jump to the conclusion that Netflix is abandoning games altogether.
Sure.
They still have several other studios up and running,
Oh, that's right, they do.
working on a whole bunch of different projects. It's worth remembering that the gaming industry is a notoriously volatile business.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Studio closures happen all the time, even to the biggest companies.
Volatile, huh? I guess I don't really think about that side of things as someone who just plays the games.
Yeah, it can be brutal. I mean, remember what happened to Telltale Games a few years back? They were at the top of their game, then suddenly, bam, gone.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was a bummer. So, should we be worried about the future of Netflix's gaming division?
Mhm.
Is this just a little hiccup, or is it a sign of bigger problems?
It's honestly too early to say for sure. Could be any number of things.
Like what?
Maybe this specific studio just wasn't performing up to par. Or maybe their game concept wasn't working out. Maybe Netflix is shifting its overall gaming strategy. It's hard to know for sure without more information from Netflix themselves.
Makes sense. I do feel bad for the team that got laid off, especially Joseph Staten. He just joined the studio not too long ago.
Yeah, it's gotta be rough. Starting a new gig, all that excitement, and then suddenly you're out of a job. The human cost of these decisions is always tough.
Definitely. So to sum up, it sounds like this Netflix game studio closure is a definite cause for concern, but it's not necessarily the end of their gaming efforts.
Exactly. It's way too early to write them off.
Right. But the future is uncertain, and it'll be interesting to see how Netflix adapts to this setback.
Absolutely. And, this whole situation raises a really important question.
Okay, what's that?
What does success actually look like for Netflix in the gaming world? Do they want to go head-to-head with the giants like PlayStation and Xbox? Or are they trying to find a different niche altogether, something more unique to their platform? That's the big question mark.
A very good question indeed. Lots to think about there.
For sure.